welcome to Avery's Apron. My name is Avery, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I make this super warm, creamy, delicious buffalo chicken dip, all right? This dip is so good, and I'm super excited to share it as usual, all right? As we all know, the Super Bowl is in a couple of days, and I figured that I'd roll out a few recipes for you guys to give you some inspiration, okay? Just in case you were trying to decide what you were going to do for the Super Bowl weekend. We may not be having the typical Super Bowl party, but we can most definitely still eat the food, okay? So I figured what better way to start off the week than to share a dip recipe. Everybody loves a good dip, right? So this one is super easy and it's super quick and simple. You just literally mix all the ingredients together in a bowl and pop it in the oven, okay? So we are starting off with this 8-ounce block of cream cheese, and I'm just gonna fold in a few seasonings. So I'm using black pepper, garlic powder, and rotisserie chicken seasoning. You do not need any salt for this recipe because we're using ranch dressing and hot sauce. Both of those ingredients are quite salty on their own, as well as all the cheeses we're adding. You just don't need salt for this recipe, okay? So just a little black pepper, garlic powder, give it a little oomph, okay? But anyways, we are gonna go ahead and fold the hot sauce and ranch into our cream cheese mixture. My spatula was just not working for me, okay? Wasn't getting the job done like I wanted it to, so I ended up grabbing my hand mixer to kind of beat it all together till it was nice and creamy. You do not have to use a hand mixer, okay? You can just grab a whisk, use a little bit of elbow grease, and that should definitely get the job done. Also, for those of you that are new here, I list all of my exact measurements and ingredients, as well as a couple recipe notes down in the description box below for you, so be sure to check that out when you are ready to try this recipe. Alrighty, now that my mixture is nice and creamy and luscious, I'm just folding it over a few times with my spatula, and then I'm gonna go in with my cheeses, okay? So I'm using 8 ounces of mozzarella, as well as 8 ounces of extra sharp cheddar. Now, I personally believe that mozzarella is a must in buffalo chicken dip, okay? But the extra sharp cheese, on the other hand, is a little bit more interchangeable, all right? So if you're somebody who doesn't really like sharp cheeses, you can definitely go for something milder, like mild cheddar or Colby Jack or Monterey Jack, okay? But whatever cheese you choose to use, I definitely recommend using block cheese and shredding it yourself, just because it melts a lot better and it just makes for a creamier dip, all right? So now I'm just folding in my chicken. It is pre-cooked chicken, okay? This is actually 2 chicken breasts that I cut off of a rotisserie chicken that I bought from Sam's, all right? If you have a local grocery store that sells rotisserie chicken, I definitely recommend you go that route, okay? It saves you a lot of time and a lot of effort, okay? So yeah, definitely do that. If not, you can just totally pre-cook your own chicken. Just season it up however you like, and roast it in the oven, I'm sorry, or just saute it in a pan. It's really up to you, okay? But whatever you do, just make sure it's pre-cooked, okay? You don't want to go in with raw chicken because it won't cook all the way. Alrighty, and now that my dip is nice and well combined, I've got my little casserole dish here that I sprayed with cooking spray, and I'm just spreading my dip evenly in the pan. Now, I recommend using a 9 by 13 inch dish for this, okay? My dish was entirely too small, and it actually ended up bubbling over a little bit in the oven. Thankfully, I had a feeling it would, so I put some foil underneath it. So yeah, it ended up catching all the drippings and everything, and my oven stayed clean, thank goodness, alright? But yes, you definitely need a larger pan than what I use, so about 9 by 13 should do the trick. Like I said, I'm just spreading this out evenly. I'm going to top it with a little bit of extra mozzarella cheese, and then we are going to put this in a 350-degree oven for about 30 to 35 minutes, or until the edges are nice and bubbly and your dip is nice and melty, okay? I will say also, after the 30 minutes were up, I actually turned my broiler on my dip on low, and I allowed it to go for another maybe 5 minutes or so, 5 to 7 minutes or so. You just really have to keep an eye on it. But yeah, just let it go long enough till the top got nice and brown and crusty like so. Yum! So good, you guys. But that is it for this recipe, okay? I'm going to serve this up with some tortilla chips and celery sticks. Carrot sticks are also very good with this dip, okay? So, yeah. In just a minute, my little brother's going to come give it a try for you guys. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you are inspired to make something warm and delicious for your Super Bowl party, okay? And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye! Quentin's here to try the dip. Go ahead.
I don't know which chip I want to get.
Go ahead. Ooh.
Wait, I'm gonna get a spoon.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, careful.
Let me see what this is about.
Ooh, it's hot. Is it hot? Good? Really? Cheesy? Got good seasoning, right?
I'll put ground beef in this too.
Oh, ground beef? But people don't eat buffalo ground beef. People eat buffalo chicken. So you like it? Awesome. Super Bowl snack.
Ah, that's a good idea.